Recipe developer and food stylist Eric Lundy has experimented, tasted, and designed his way through the Bay Area. The food at his pick, however, doesn't need any primping. The bright flavors of this Cal take on a Caribbean kitchen stand on their own. In Old Oakland at Miss Ollie's.
The inspiration for Miss Ollie's was a sort of a lack of Caribbean food in the Bay Area. We're not completely traditional. We do mix it up a little bit. I'm Sarah Curtin, and I am now the part-time chef and owner of Miss Ollie's. I really wanted to create a restaurant that was really open for the dwindling population of African Americans and Black folks in the Bay Area. Felt like it needed a community restaurant for folks that kind of look like me. The restaurant is named for my maternal grandmother, who I was raised by in the island of Barbados. She inspired me as a chef, a female chef.
Can you drop 3 more doughs for me, please?
She was a cook on a sugar plantation in Barbados. That's where most of our recipes come from. You'll find with the Caribbean, you have large communities of Hindus, Chinese, Portuguese, French, Syrians who have lived there for generations, whose cuisine has just merged together. One of the great things about the Caribbean is family. And one of the things where most people will meet, if it's not the rum shop, it's the dinner table. And so we like to sort of share food. We encourage people to eat family style, and we encourage people to eat with their hands. We really think about the intention of what we're doing here. We have an altar. There are pictures of some of our ancestors on there. And my grandmother passed away 6 years ago, but I believe spiritually she's always here. When you walk in, you're going to be welcomed with a smile, and you're going to leave here with a full stomach and a happy heart.
All right, Eric, this is really a unique spot, isn't it?
It really is. I first discovered it when we moved to Oakland, and we're living right downtown, and just walked in, and it was just great music and just a total scene of the neighborhood. And then we sat down and had the food, and then it really took off from there.
And then it went, whoa!
Yeah, exactly.
Everything started singing.
It's just so flavorful and fun. It's this California-inflected Caribbean cuisine, and Chef Sarah is from Barbados.
That's right. Via London. She came here via London, right?
Yeah. I was just so taken with how simple and fresh so many things were, but at the same time they were just so vibrant, and a little bit of heat and a little bit of spice and a little bit.
Do you get a certain dish when you walk in the door? Is there something you crave?
The last time that I was there, there was this beef empanada that was on the menu that hadn't been there before, that was really, really lovely. A delicious, flaky, buttery crust, and it had ground beef inside with these warm spices that are evocative of the whole menu.
Right.
The first thing we ordered when we went there was the corn fritters with the wildflower honey, which was beautiful.
A signature dish.
Yeah, those are great. And it's a side dish, but we ordered it as an appetizer, and we all just got like one of them, and it was like the perfect start to the meal.
Crunchy. It's a nice idea because with cornbread, you just have the top layer that's brown, but the fritters, it's browned all the way around.
I've never thought of it like that, but you're right. That's with cornbread.
Yeah,
it's true.
So they were really light, and I thought the wildflower honey, and there was a little thyme on it too. That was really nice.
Heat.
And the plantains were beautiful. They were like this burnt orange color, really soft. The thing, I think they should have had a better sauce. Something
they
a
should
little
do like
more.
a vinegar or something with them, which
yeah.
With the sweet, a little bit of tangy
they
to offset
usually do
the.
that. I'm sorry you didn't get that.
Yeah, because it wasn't enough to make me want to keep eating, because you have a lot of food there anyway.
Oh, yeah.
So
it's easy to overorder at Miss Ollie's.
And that's what we way overordered. We left there with it looked like we'd been to the grocery store after we came out. So
What do you get then, entree-wise, if you start with the empanadas?
Always the fried chicken. Miss Ollie's is all about the fried chicken, and Chef Sarah does an incredible job because it goes through this whole process where it's brined. A few times we've sat at the bar or up in that area, and you can just peek into the kitchen and just see all of these cast iron skillets just bubbling away, and they're hand turning the chicken and just keeping an eye on everything. Like your mouth just salivates, and then you get that little bright herb injection in there. And then the sides, there's a really just simple but delicious potato salad that's a little vinegary and maybe a little mustardy and just works perfectly. Then you get these really long braised greens that have onions and maybe a little bit of chili or pepper in there, or something, a little heat. And then you get the wonderful house-made habanero sauce on the side. So you
That's a
just
big
wanna
meal.
the food is meant to be shared there, so it's so great to get a little bit of everything and to share. And again, the first time we went, we over-ordered.
Did you do that too, Elisa? Did you over-order?
We completely over-ordered. We loved everything, but the chicken was, the word moist came up about 10 times at the table. So moist, moist, moist. And we're like, it really is, but the outside is really crispy, and like you said, from the cast iron pans.
Right.
That was the group's favorite dish, although I loved, they had a farmer's market dish. It was like all vegetables with a curry tamarind sauce. And it had fritters in it and eggplant, and the way the vegetables were cooked, they weren't soggy. The sauce was just nicely spiced. So that was kind of my favorite.
And those vegetables, when you talk about Chef Sarah's commitment to the community and the Dig Deep Farms, I mean, this is really all about local and doing good for the community.
Absolutely.
They had on the curry at Fuleri, what was that?
The okra, cornmeal
okra fritters.
Yeah,
And those were right
Yeah.
in that farmer's market vegetable. It was almost like a stew.
If I went back there, I'd get those as an appetizer because those are really good. I got the stew chicken, and that was in like a tomato and molasses sauce. It was nice because it was raining when I went there, and so it was served in this sauce that was sweet. The chicken was falling off the bone.
And let's talk about another signature dish, the cow heel soup.
We had that, and I'm not a bone marrow enthusiast. I know people are. But everyone at the table wanted to try it. And it was, I mean, it had bones in it. It was thick, and I had a few bites. I tasted it. It was good, just not my thing. But everyone else was, I'm going to be honest, like taking the bones and like sucking the marrow out of the bones.
That's how I am. That's how I am. I'm like,
But the one and only dessert that they have there are the Creole donuts with the allspice cream, which are lovely.
all right, Eric, your spot. Give us a quick summary.
Miss Ollie's is a vibrant and vital spot in Old Oakland that Caribbean-inflected cuisine is just brilliant, and you need to go.
Okay, and Adam.
I think if you're in Old Oakland and you want to try Caribbean food and you're looking for a place that is good value, that Miss Ollie's is the place to try.
And Elisa.
I would definitely recommend Miss Ollie's to anyone who wanted to have some really good fried chicken and some really farm fresh produce, locally sourced.
If you would like to try Miss Ollie's, it's located in Swans Marketplace at Washington Street and 9th in Oakland. The telephone number is 510-285-6188. It's open Tuesday through Friday for lunch and dinner, Saturday for brunch and dinner. Reservations are accepted for parties of 5 or more, and the average dinner tab per person without drinks is around $20.
Check Please Bay Area is made possible by the members of KQED and by IRG as in-trend surfaces, quieter marbles and rare exotics. Over 10,000 slabs in stock today. IRG in Brisbane and Dublin and at marblecompany.com.
Mattress systems from European Sleepworks, working to improve comfort and wellness for over 40 years. At Adeline and Ashby in Berkeley. Online at sleepworks.com.
Oakland International Airport. Now with flights all over the world. iFlyOAK.com.
Sutter Health CPMC, 7,000 employees, nurses, and physicians caring for their communities every day. Your city, your hospital. CPMC2020.org. La Tour Angèle Artisan Oils, French-inspired and handcrafted in Northern California. La Tour Angèle creates natural, healthy cooking oils that add new flavor to everyday dishes.
Support for KQED comes from Total Wine & More, offering more than 8,000 wines, 2,500 beers, and 3,000 spirits. Total Wine & More, now with 6 Bay Area locations.